This is Shaquille O'Neal, and you're listening to Certified Apes. Tune in, tell a friend, or I'll block your ass. All right, how about that intro from Shaq?
Hey, that's pretty sweet.
Matt, how we doing?
Dude, I'm doing great. How about you?
Excellent, excellent. Uncle Kev?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty
Good.
well.
Back for another week. Let's get into it.
Let's get right into it. We got a
Who knows?
juicy show this week.
Who knows what this is?
I do.
What is that?
Sounds like a jackhammer.
That's exactly what that is. That was outside of my window at 2:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning. That is literally right in front of my driveway. It started at 11:30 p.m. and they came there with like a manual jackhammer and put like these holes into the concrete. And then 3 hours later, they come with a bobcat type thing with that jackhammer on front, and that lasts who knows how long. It was unbelievable. My 2 kids were sick, my wife was sick, and this shit fucking happens right in front.
Did you have water in the morning still?
Well, yeah, they had to, clear the pipes where you turn it on and it like spits air and shit like that until the water fully functions.
So if you would have woke up with no water, you would have been pissed off.
Well, I go right to work, so I don't really care. I use the water to brush my teeth. That's it. I shower at night like a normal person.
So you have something against showering in the morning?
Well, either do both or shower at night. Because if you fucking work all day and then get in your stankin' ass bed when you haven't showered, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I agree with that.
No, I actually do both.
All right. I'll permit it.
Try to wake up in the morning.
Yeah,
but
sometimes if I have...
I'll allow it.
I always shower at night,
I'll
but if
allow
I have a little extra time in the morning, I will take a shower in the morning, too.
Which never happens.
I'm just saying, if you would have woke up
I had
with no
extra time this
water,
morning.
though, you would have been pissed.
I had extra time this morning.
Yeah, I mean, I pay for the service. You know what I mean? So fucking upkeep it. I don't know what else to tell you.
They were upkeeping it.
At 2:30 in the fucking morning on a
Well,
break.
you know.
It was a break. Well, yeah, they always do that, though.
It's ridiculous.
It was a break. They had to go upkeep it. It's a break. They had to go upkeep it.
I know what fucking happened. It was in front of my fucking driveway.
Wait, now, how often
Oh, yeah, I
does
know.
this
I
happen?
had to tell you the next
I don't
morning.
know.
You lived here how long?
5 years.
And
5 years.
This is the first one, I take it.
Right in front of me, probably, but other places down the street, absolutely numerous times.
That's some
Yeah.
phenomenal uptime.
Not really.
Yeah, it kind of is.
It happens on this road, like not like every time, every winter or
Old
whatever.
pipes, man.
Well, I know, it's the hot and the cold, the flexing, and all
Yeah.
that other shit. But figure it out. I don't know what else to tell you.
No,
I'd rather not have water in the morning and sleep through the night.
Well, they should be working on that during the day.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was an emergency, but the emergency is me fucking sleeping because I have to get up in the morning. I'm not making double time on third shift. Fuck stick.
yeah, I mean, when I do road work, we'll go out at any time. And
Yeah, because you're cucks. You're fucking douchebags.
Oh, okay.
Hourly workers. Assholes.
Wow.
Sorry for
Dickheads.
sorry for having a job, sir.
Apology accepted. But it was like one thing after another. The kids were miserable all day.
Long week.
Yeah, and then my wife gets not feeling well, and it was like, and that shit fucking happens. It was so loud. It was like, it was bad enough at 11:30 when the guy had like the manual jackhammer, and then he comes back, or they come back a few hours later with that huge fucking thing like tearing up the street. I'm like, oh my God. But I could see like the water coming up and shit like that as he was doing it, so I knew what happened.
So it was kind of an emergency.
Yeah.
I guess, but
quit
the
your
emergency,
bitching.
the emergency is me sleeping. Me, the taxpayer paying your fucking money, needs some fucking sleep.
I gotta disagree.
You would. Because you're a fucking idiot. Why? What's the disagreement?
Dude, it's a water main break. They're gonna come fix it at any time. It doesn't matter.
Wait till the morning. Wait a couple more hours. What's the problem? What's the difference?
How cold was it, too?
It wasn't that bad at that point, I don't think, outside. But I was like, good, I hope it fucking snows. Fuck these fucking clowns.
They still would have been there.
Yeah, but it would have been miserable.
Jeez.
I'm all about that.
At least
misery.
they all would have been in misery together.
Yeah.
That sick bastard.
If they would have been as miserable as me being woken up by their fucking nonsense.
It was one night. You'll live.
One night where we really needed sleep.
I'm just saying, if they were here all week jackhammering, I'd understand. You'd be like, oh, fuck this.
Yeah, but I want things to work, okay?
Things can't work with no maintenance, you dumb fuck.
That's not maintenance.
That's part of
No,
maintenance.
that's reactive bullshit when something
They
breaks.
can't check every
Maintenance,
single pipe.
I want
all the
preventative
time.
No.
maintenance.
But, I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah,
here.
but that's because you're unrealistic.
What about PVC? Is that shit gonna break in the fucking cold like this?
Fuck yeah, it will.
I don't
Maybe not in
think
the
so.
cold, but it'll wear down.
Underground?
It'll
No,
break.
but here's one thing we forget too. Anything man-made is gonna break, dude. It's all gonna fail. Anything man-made.
I don't
breaks.
need it to fail at 2:30 a.m. when I'm trying to sleep. That's it. I don't care if it's fucking 5 driveways down. I only care when it affects me like everyone else.
So it's all about you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
You'll come to learn that.
You know that's how your favorite people in World War II ended up in the situation they were in. People only cared when it was about them.
What are you referring to?
I'm talking about the Jews in World War
Oh
II.
my God, you're racist.
No, I'm not.
Speaking of which, Matt, did you see during the combine?
Wait, hold on. You calling me
listen,
racist?
Listen, this is Jerry Judy or Josh Judy, whatever, that wide receiver for
Oh
Alabama.
yeah.
He wears the Star of David around his neck. He goes, "Oh yeah, because my last name's Judy, so they call me Jew." He goes, "But I'm not Jewish though."
What?
Yeah, and then he had to like tweet out like a thing saying like, no disrespect to the Jewish people, but you know, it's my thing type of deal. And I was like, that's pretty. And then like, people leave comments because they think we care what they think when we don't. But they're like, oh yeah, as a member of the tribe, it's pretty cool. Blah blah. I don't care. But it's just fucking funny. He's like, yeah, I got the Star of David necklace around my neck, but I'm not Jewish.
That's funny. And nobody really cared?
No,
Yeah, that's cool, I guess.
but it's just funny.
But
Yeah.
my point was that people only care when it affects them, and that's why, they came from my neighbor. It didn't affect me, so
That's not
whatever.
true at all.
That kind of is true.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
That's where that quote comes from.
What?
The whole "they came from my neighbor."
I'm not talking about that.
That's kind of what I'm talking about. You said that nobody cares unless it affects them.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm lost.
Oh my gosh,
They came for my neighbor.
you never heard that quote before?
All right.
Actually, I'm not sure I have.
Let the talent create the fucking content.
It's called "First They Came." It's the poetic form of a prose post-war confession, first made in German in 1946 by the German Lutheran pastor Martin Niemöller.
Okay. So after the war,
It is
and
about
by
the
a fucking kraut.
it's about the cowardice of German intellectuals and certain clergy, including by his own admission himself, following the Nazis' rise to power and subsequent incremental purging of their chosen targets group by group.
So what does that have to do with the Jewish people then? They weren't
First-
turning each other in.
First, they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist.
That's about
then they
them.
came, yeah, but it's also about the Jews too, because nobody stood up
They
to
were-
help them.
Okay. So how is that their fucking fault?
I'm not saying it's their fault.
Okay. Then this is a moot point.
No, it's not a moot point. I'm talking about how
You're an idiot.
How you're saying
You're
that
an
you
idiot.
only care because it
Let's
affected
move on.
you.
Hey, the talent
You
said you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You wish it was your neighbor.
Final
5
word.
houses down.
Judge rules. Fucking idiot.
You're a retard.
All right. Move on.
Fuck you.
God. I've lived with that growing up my entire life. I mean,
Matt, do you understand what I was saying?
I see both points.
no, you don't. He's an idiot. Speaking of Twitter, we were recently suspended. We were on Twitter for like 2 weeks. Daddy got us kicked off. What do you think about that, Matt?
I mean, I didn't think your comment was.
So, I guess it's more local here in Cleveland, but there was a ESPN Cleveland reporter named Tony Grossi, and they were the channel or whatever was down at the combine this week, and he was off mic / on mic, on camera but not on camera. So they heard it, but it was like only for like special online subscribers. Not everybody heard this, but they were kind of going to come up to their next segment, and they were talking about all the players that they had passed on, the quarterbacks. And they're like, Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson, blah, 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 on down the line. And Tony Grossi goes, all for a fucking midget is what he called Baker Mayfield. Basically saying we passed on these guys for this fucking midget, quote unquote. And so this cuck-based fucking Twitter thing, Cleveland sports fans, says, retweet if you support the firing of Tony Grossi, which is complete bullshit. Like, you want a guy to lose his livelihood because you don't like what he said about a guy who wears the laundry you root for? Right? Is that the gist of it?
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
I don't think
if Baker
he should
Mayfield
be fired.
If Baker Mayfield played for the Cowboys, they would have that same reaction? No.
Yeah, probably not.
They wouldn't give a fuck. So, the team I root for, he said something mean about it. Fuck you. So, okay.
Baker Mayfield is short, though, right?
Yeah, he's like a shorter quarterback. He's making a flippant comment. It's a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke.
And,
But these cucks can't handle it.
Yeah, fucking baby back bitches.
Fucking PC bitches.
So here's my reply tweet was at Certified Apes, by the way.
Yeah, we know.
When Twitter's up and running, if y'all want to follow along, tell a friend. On
Hashtag
Instagram,
Ape Army.
Ape Army, and on Instagram and Twitter.
Well, hold on. Hashtag
Ape Army.
No, and there's another hashtag.
What's that?
Molest the homeless, not the children.
Oh, that's famous catchphrase. Guy has one fucking hit. He's going to ride it till he dies.
It was a good one, though.
But, okay, so my response was, fucking baby back bitch. He is short, and he was obviously joking. Fake Twitter outrage. Move on, cunts, is what I said to them. And no, hour and a half later, 2 hours, our account is suspended from Twitter. Now, I don't care. It's a private company, whatever. They can do what they want. But my point is, O.J. Simpson is on Twitter. A man found financially responsible for the butchering of 2 people. There's porn on Twitter.
Yeah,
you can see fucking on Twitter.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
But this comment gets suspended. I don't know where the line is.
Well, I find it a little ridiculous, especially when you take a look. You read what it was suspended for, right? It says it's violating our rules against hateful conduct. You may not promote violence against, threaten, or harass other people on the basis of race, ethnicity, national origin, sexual orientation, gender identity, religious affiliation, age, disability, or serious disease. What you said is none of that.
None of that.
No, I mean, their whole policies don't make any sense. For example, on Facebook, you can say that you want to shoot the president in the head or he should die. I remember when Barack Obama was president, now Trump. So I've tested out. I've reported the comment. Facebook gets back to me and says, that's not against our guidelines, which, okay, that's fine. But then, like you said, if you say cunt or call someone a cunt, you'll be suspended.
I don't know what the line is there.
Well,
I'm not threatening violence. I'm not saying I'm going to shoot anybody. I'm not saying anything.
That's the thing, and you're not harassing them based on race.
Right.
Nothing.
But even if I was,
but even if you take the word,
who cares?
But also, if you take the that would be against their terms of terms of service, whatever. That's fine. But
stupid.
if you take, I'm sure the word cunt is the problem.
Yeah,
here.
I was gonna say. I think
but it's not that bad.
But you're also not using it as a.
I'm not calling a woman a cunt.
No, you're not. You're not saying women are cunts.
I'm gonna be honest with you though.
Yeah.
I think cunt is one of the most vulgar words you can use.
Yeah, but I love it.
But
I know it's
people
fun to say.
It's only vulgar really in America. People use it all the time in England, in Australia, all over the rest of the world. It's not thought of.
It
drives a stake through the heart.
Does.
Actually,
like, you fucking cunt. Like if a woman cuts you off. All hell breaks loose. You just snap.
It's because it is like a strong word like that, right? It's got like "k" and then "nt," and it has that strong ending like that too.
Right,
so it does just sound like it.
This
too.
isn't hooked on phonics. We know.
Man, Pat's being a real cuck today.
Yeah, he is.
He's a real cunt.
He's a fucking dictator on this show.
It's all because he couldn't get his fucking sleep because people were actually working.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sorry that a water main broke, you dumb piece of shit.
I work during the day, so fuck you.
People have different
Okay.
jobs.
Well, that's not my fault.
They should have just let your house flood.
It wouldn't have flooded, but okay. Even if it did, I have insurance, so good. Do it. I don't care.
Please flood.
Please flood.
Somebody come flood Pat's house.
Yeah. Well, not flood. Sewer
No,
backup insurance.
flood.
I got that shit. I don't know that I have flood insurance, which I should probably look into immediately following this program.
Jot that down.
Let me set a little reminder here. But kind of speaking of entertainment news-ish, going away from the Tony Grossi story, the Hank Azaria thing coming up again. This is from Yahoo. The Simpsons' Hank Azaria explains decision to quit as Apu. It just didn't feel right. Now, okay, so it's his personal decision, but I'm assuming he felt pressure from other groups to stop doing this. People bitching. There was like a Hulu documentary or something like that called like The Problem with Apu or something.
Okay.
So I think that kind of led to this, but man, do I find there's no malice here, okay? And also, if it's an accurate depiction, who cares?
Is it an accurate depiction?
Isn't it?
I don't think it's completely accurate.
I think it's pretty accurate. If it was an Indian guy doing this, hamming it up like this, it would be no problem.
I don't watch The Simpsons anyways.
But because it's a white dude doing this, it's a problem.
Well, I don't know. Is he actually white?
Hank Azaria? Yeah, he's white.
I mean, he's Jewish.
That's more racist than him being a poo. What are you talking about?
I mean, I don't know. Do Jews actually consider themselves white? If
I-
they come
I
from
would say-
Israel and like the Middle East.
No,
I don't think they
no,
He
do.
wasn't born in Israel.
Yeah,
But
no.
you look at him; he's not just white. He's not like your classic.
What?
depiction
He
of
doesn't.
White.
He doesn't fit your mold here, Hitler Jr.
I don't know. You're just saying white. He's not white.
Blonde hair, blue eyes. Fucking. Other than that, throw him in the oven.
I mean, he's lighter skinned.
I would have
Okay.
been done.
Oh my god.
Done.
So anyway, God, you're an idiot. What do you think about this? You don't care?
I really.
You think
don't-
it's stupid?
I mean, I don't give a shit at all. I don't care about The Simpsons. But
It's
yeah,
not about The Simpsons. It's like, South Park is banned in China because they fucking made fun of their stupid Chinese president.
all right. In general, I
That
think
was funny though.
That is funny. This is funny.
in general,
Yeah.
in
He's not-
general, I think it's ridiculous.
It's not putting down. I don't see it as a put down of Indian people. Do you?
No.
So, what? Stop complaining. I just don't understand. Like, okay, so
I don't think very many people care about this.
enough to make the guy to fucking want to stop it.
Yeah, I think it's probably a vocal minority. Because I mean,
But that's how everything is run.
I can tell you right now, I've dated an Indian for 5 years now, and she has never once mentioned a poo. She doesn't give a flying fuck about a poo or The Simpsons, and I have to imagine that most
That's
of them
just
don't.
an awesome name to a poo.
know.
It just
Yeah,
sounds
it's
funny.
just it only matters for probably like children that were born here.
Welcome to the Quickie Mart.
Yeah, and I would say that it's probably more white people getting offended about this than it is
Exactly.
actually
That is
Indians.
always the problem. The woke ass fucking honky thinks he's sweet, trying to stick up for other people who don't have a problem with it in the first place.
I would say that most of the. I mean, yeah, I've never heard any of them mention it that it's a problem.
Side note, back to your Hitler-esque comment over there. He also admitted that as a white Jewish man,
Okay, there you go.
he questioned how he would feel if there was an actor in popular culture that mocked the same traits. He wouldn't care. He's a comic.
Yeah, I don't think he'd care.
No, he wouldn't give a fuck.
But also, like, I mean, I wonder if like Gal Gadot, if she considered herself white, that'd be interesting.
Okay, no, it wouldn't.
So
all right.
Wait, so real quick, who's gonna voice a poo next? Do they?
No,
have
but
any-
they're just the character's gone.
Oh, the character's done.
Yeah, they just foregoing it.
That's lame.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, from what I remember, he wasn't a bad representation, and he wasn't like. I mean, I guess that it's just like the stereotype that every Indian works at a corner store, owns like a quickie
But I hate to
mart.
say, they usually do.
Is it a stereotype if it's true? That's why it's a stereotype, because it's true.
They usually do, dude.
My girlfriend did own a store.
All right. Well, it's not. It's okay. So obviously, yes, not every Indian comes here and owns a grocery store on
But
the corner.
a lot of them do, yes,
A lot of them do.
because it is a good investment.
Well, yeah, because they don't pay taxes.
Yeah, they don't pay taxes for the first 15 years in the country.
And then after
Yes,
that,
they do. They do pay taxes.
No, they don't.
no. And then they do, and then they pass it on to a relative. Then he doesn't pay taxes either.
Do you want to bet money on that?
Build that wall. Build that wall.
I can guarantee you that she pays taxes.
Does she still own it?
Yeah.
She owns the corner store.
Yeah, they still pay taxes on it.
Has she been here longer than 15 years?
No. You guys are wrong. That's all I'm telling
You're
you.
wrong.
No, I'm not.
It's 15 years.
Okay.
Okay. Along with the pop culture, theme here. Did you guys see that Pete Davidson article I'd sent you guys?
I did.
Now this fucking guy. Okay, so he gets, that's his big break on SNL, and he's just like bitching up a storm now because I guess his feelings got hurt. I don't know. This is from MSN. Ryan Schwartz. Pete Davidson really wanted to leave SNL last year because they make fun of me on that show. First of all, you go to rehab like every other week, okay? They're probably like, this fucking guy doesn't write shit. Lorne Michaels sticks up for him, puts him on, and he's like a part-time employee while we're busting our ass here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's a whiny bitch.
He really is.
Yeah.
So like, okay, so do you know like his dad died on 9/11?
Yeah.
Because he was a firefighter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I can understand having some kind of like, issue, whatever, mentally, whatever, where you have to see a therapist or whatever. But to be in the comedy realm and get upset when people like make fun of you, there's a disconnect there.
Well, plus two. I mean, dude, SNL's like kind of bad. I mean, I don't find SNL that funny anymore. I
mean,
really don't.
I like it because it's live entertainment. Not a
Yeah.
lot of people do that. But like, remember when he I mean, I don't care either way, but he made fun of that veteran who had the eye patch or whatever. Do you remember that?
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Dan Crenshaw.
Yeah, and then
Crenshaw went on there and joked about it. Actually,
Yeah.
he took it well.
well, and then he went on there and Pete had to apologize, which he
Yeah.
shouldn't have had to anyway.
No, he
which is
shouldn't have.
Complete shit. But anyway, so like you're okay with making fun of that guy, but people aren't allowed to bust your balls a little bit about
Look
not
at
being
look
there.
at you.
Yeah. So first of all, like this guy's life is out of control. Ariana Grande, Kate Beckinsale, Kaya Gerber. Those are the women he's dated.
What's wrong with that,
Ariana Grande's so hot.
You're sad about this situation?
dude? Yeah, he's always like depressed. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's weird. But
So,
continue.
So he goes, I personally think I should be done on that show because they make fun of me on it. He tells TV radio personality Charlemagne the God in a video below. By the way, what's with that name?
He's so fucking annoying too. I can't stand him.
Oh God, no pun intended. I get it, but like, I'm a cold open political punchlines. I'm weekend update jokes. When I'm not here, they'll be like, Pete Davidson, a fucking jerk face. It's like, whose side are you on? Yeah, they're pissed off because you don't come to work and probably collect a check every week for doing nothing.
Yeah, sorry for expecting you to be at work and do your job.
Whoa, Pat, you actually want him to show up and do his job?
Yeah, God for fucking bid. And it's not like he's I can't imagine he's contributing that much to the writing staff, right?
I can't imagine. No.
And he goes, I have a weird feeling in the building where I don't know whose team they're playing for. That's like, dude, it's not about that. If
Also,
I'm the
he's one of those people that thinks everything's about him.
Yeah.
The world does not revolve around you, Pete Davidson.
Yeah. He goes, I'm the joke, or if I'm not in on the joke, he then admits, I really want last year to be my last year, but I'm still around and trying. Okay. I don't know.
Sounds like he's just begging for attention.
Yeah. And for him to act like this, like, like you said, Kev, like they owe him a favor or whatever. Or,
Yeah, they don't owe him
Dude,
shit.
I didn't realize that he's only 26 years old.
Yeah,
he looks 40.
He started doing stand-up when he was super young, like real young. It's like 16. Like his mom had to drive him to the clubs and stuff like that. Like he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Like his stand-up is good, but and then he's talking about like Louis C.K. like shitting on him, like, oh, he was mean to me. Blah, blah, blah.
Louis C.K. is funny. He may have done some weird shit and like jerked off in front of women in his hotel room. But he's had some great bits. He's a funny
genius.
guy. Yeah.
He's a comedic genius.
His show Louis is great. Was great too.
Yeah, and for you to be butthurt about him, whatever he did, you know what I mean? It's like, get over yourself. Who the fuck are you?
What was the first show that Louis did on HBO? Do you remember that?
What
was that called? That show.
Yeah,
was,
Jim Norton was on it too.
That was funny.
Pam Adlon was his wife.
Yeah, exactly. That was a funny show.
I think maybe it was just called Louis.
I would look it up, but
No,
we're having
Louis-
internet difficulties right now.
Fuck you.
Wasn't Louis the FX show? Because he had two
Yeah.
shows. Yeah.
I can't remember.
I don't remember what that
HBO
first was, but
show.
I do want to go back to this real quick, just as did a quick check for you guys. And the only instance of exemptions from taxes for foreign nationals applies to a small set of diplomats from other countries who are working here in the United States. It also says that resident aliens have long been required to wait at least 5 years before they can apply for citizenship. This waiting period, combined with a lack of understanding about tax responsibilities of resident aliens and perhaps a certain amount of hostility towards immigrants, may
All
provide
right,
some of the basis
cite
for
the
urban
source.
legends
Who cares?
that claim immigrants live entirely tax-free or their businesses are tax-free as well. So, no, they're not tax-free.
Yes, they are.
No, it's
What's the source?
Smallbusiness.cron.com. Okay,
Yeah,
I can find a
that's
more.
not
I can
fucking
find
real.
another source if you want.
Okay, we don't care. We're moving on.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, God, end this. Did you guys see that Bob Iger moved on from Disney?
I did.
Dude, this motherfucker could do business. Got them part of Hulu, Marvel, motherfucking Fox. This dude
Start a streaming service.
started Disney Plus. They're going to be hurting. They're going to be like Apple is now with shitty Tim Cook leading.
I don't think so.
I am Tim Cook. That guy fucking sucks dick. Literally. And figuratively.
Yeah, I mean,
R.I.P. Apple.
Tim Apple.
Tim Apple.
as our podcast gets uploaded to Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us, by the way.
Yeah. Whatever. But anyway, they have to be hurting, man.
I don't think so.
Disney, somebody else will step up.
But like,
Dude, their name alone, though.
I
Pat,
know,
Disney's
but
been around for so many years.
I'm aware. But they
Yeah, they're
I
doing
don't
well.
know.
They're doing well now. But
Now because of him.
yeah, I think that he set it up to just continue doing well. That company could coast for the rest of eternity, and it would be just fine now.
How much do you think he was making a year?
Oh, I don't even
Like 50 million, probably.
It's got to be more than that. It's got to be an insane number. We could probably look that up, actually.
I just think that it's going to be such. I don't care either way. I fucking hate Disney. I hate
65.6 million.
Ooh, yeah, that's a shit ton of
Which
money.
actually, I thought it would have been more.
Do you remember when the Disney heiress recently was like, "Oh, CEOs make too much"?
Yeah.
But that's probably why he's like, "Fuck you!
Oh,
I
but-
just brought you billions in revenue." Oh, Lucasfilm they acquired under him,
Mm-hmm.
dude.
He also
They should build this guy a statue over there.
he-
Fuck Mickey Mouse.
he-
Fuck Walt Disney. This motherfucker took him to the top.
He just got another 26.3 million in stocks after he closed the Disney Fox merger. He gets that guy's got a lot.
Also,
of
how
money.
about a monopoly? Fucking, they own everything.
Disney is ridiculous. Yeah.
It's
Wait,
ridiculous.
you ready for this? With the company market cap, it increased from 48.4 billion to 257 billion over 13 years. That's
Damn.
insane.
Unreal. I mean, every movie they make makes $1 billion.
That guy did, he
Yeah.
did a phenomenal job.
Makes up, yeah.
I would just be sick if I was running a company and the guy who did all that shit is like, all right, well, I'll see you when I see you. I'd be like, oh, please, God, stay. Like, we need this money, son.
Listen, they'll be okay.
So we have to hit on this never-ending coronavirus topic. Jesus H. Y'all boys scared yet?
No.
Well, I think I'm sitting out going to the auto show tomorrow. I don't want to go to any huge public gathering place like that right now.
Did you see the Geneva, Switzerland? They canceled their auto show.
Did they?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not going tomorrow. The IX Center has always been a breeding ground for
Yeah.
germs.
I actually
too.
was going to go the other day, but I didn't end up going.
Yeah, I'm
it wasn't
not
because of the coronavirus. I just
Yeah,
didn't
it's not like here.
But still, I don't want to risk
Actually,
it.
U.S. has 64 confirmed cases now.
Yeah. Did you see in California they have
Yep.
the one where they don't know where it came from yet?
Yeah,
That's gonna be a motherfucker.
So, yeah,
Hope
like-
y'all watched Outbreak because
I don't.
this shit's happening.
I don't need to go to the auto show that bad, just in case.
No. But it's just, I mean, also it's flu season, so I think it's like a compound.
So it'll just go away when it's warmer, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, flu season's almost over, though, right?
I don't know.
No, I think flu season's almost over. I thought like March. It starts like.
But with this too, yikes. Also, that mask, that prevents you from spreading. It doesn't prevent you from getting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there's no point in wearing it if
I
you don't
mean,
have it.
It's probably still better than nothing. I'm assuming.
I don't
though.
think so.
I would imagine it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
So, this all originated in China, and
Don't eat bats, people.
yeah, Foxconn, that's the
Uh-oh.
world's largest
Apple
company
bashing coming up.
for iPhone. Yeah, exactly. Employees endure reduced salaries in wake of reduced Chinese iPhone demand. That was March of last year. So this year comes up, and they have the coronavirus over there, and they are now enticing people with $1,000 sign-on bonuses, if you will, to go there and start cranking them out because Apple's having some trouble.
They are having supply chain issues. We touched on that last week too.
I know, but I find that fucking hilarious.
I'm sure they're not the only ones.
No, but
Man, you enjoy misery.
I do.
My
I do.
God.
Especially other people's.
No.
So how about this?
He only cares about other people's misery.
No,
remember?
I care
Yeah.
about fucking stupid Apple. Fuck them. So they're offering $1,000 bonus. Their average monthly salary is between $300 and $400 US.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have no regulations. Nothing. Nobody looking out for you. We should not be. This is we should not be buying Apple phones. Okay, for $1,000, $2,000 a pop.
You act like they're the only phones that cost that much.
I'm saying. Well, at least at Samsung made in South Korea. At least they're a little bit better off than fucking China.
Are all Samsung products made in South Korea?
I don't know.
I think
No,
I'm
they're
just
not. They're made in Foxconn too.
Some
They're all
of
made
them.
in the same
Some of them.
place.
All right. Well, this here article, this is from Apple Insider.
Cracking
and
a cold one over here.
it said
I like it.
the Foxconn is the world's largest iPhone production spot, and Foxconn does perform production duties for many firms, including Microsoft, Amazon, Nintendo, Google, Huawei. I don't know what that is, and other major names.
It's Huawei.
Whatever. Do you think if Samsung was in there, they would have said that?
Here you go. As of 2019, Samsung has its mobile phone manufacturing factories at 6 locations: Vietnam, China, India, Brazil, Indonesia, and South Korea.
But it did not say Foxconn.
50% of Samsung mobile phones are made in Vietnam and 8% in Korea. The rest is manufactured in India,
That's pretty
Brazil,
good.
and Indonesia.
58%. And then not a Brazil. Okay, that's better than China still.
Vietnam, is it much better than China?
Yes, it is.
Are you sure?
Way
about
better. Yes, I am sure about that. Absolutely. Absolutely.
What are your facts on that one, bud?
They kicked our ass in a war, so there.
Yeah, because they're better at hiding in tunnels.
Hurrah. Wait, but they're hiding in tunnel.
That's the wrong accent.
By the way, we're going to come up with a little game of sushi or sushimi a little bit later.
Sushi or sashimi?
I would take 1 pound of your finest fried gajira, please.
Who was that?
Emperor Hirohito.
We have Emperor Hirohito on this podcast.
And we just lost 10 Chinese
Arrive
listeners.
in
This
the
is Japanese, you
studio.
dumbass.
Yeah, you tard.
Japanese, Chinese, sorry, same thing in my eyes.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
That is not true at all, and don't you dare say that to them.
racist cocksucker. Don't you say that to me.
But honestly, can you tell? Like, honestly.
Yes.
Yes.
You how? I honestly can't.
Somebody's got a bigger head than the others. No, I have no idea. I don't know.
But you know what I mean, though? I honestly
Yeah.
can't. I'm not trying to
They-
be.
I think I could if
they do
if you
look-
lined up a Chinese, a Japanese,
They do look different.
and a South Korean.
You
I
can tell the difference?
I think
yeah,
I could.
their features are different. You
Yeah.
can tell the difference. I can at least.
I think I could.
Oh, I don't think I could. I really don't.
That's because you're a fucking typical honky.
we may have to
stupid white
play
American.
a Chinese versus a Japanese.
Wait, do you think we can get 3 to come down here and, for a game and just
Get who?
get a Chinaman?
Oh, not the preferred nomenclature,
Chinaman is
dude.
not the preferred nomenclature.
Listen, man, what do you want from me?
Nothing. You're just
We've
a
said-
stupid
wait.
fucking white guy.
We've said way worse on this podcast.
We
Than
still
that.
got to make fun of you for saying it, though.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Chinaman.
China.
So yeah, fuck Apple.
Patrick's done nothing but bitch me out this whole podcast anyway.
Suck my
I
dick.
think he's got like toxic shock syndrome going on there from his tampon being left in too long.
That's what I have to say about that, you fucking little cuck. But anyway, fuck China, fuck Foxconn, fuck Apple. Anybody else? That's it. End the list.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like Apple products
Yeah,
really.
fuck
I'm not,
you,
I'm
Tim
not
Cook.
a fan.
Look, those cocksuckers make enough money where they could afford to pay Chinese people more than $300 a month.
They should 100%.
I'm sorry.
Everybody should. Yeah.
And also, if you live in China, move. That's my advice to you.
Yeah, because it's so easy.
I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm a
'cause
white
you're-
guy in America.
that's 'cause
I've
you're a
never had
closeted
it's-
white man.
It's as easy as it is, you know.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing easier than being a white guy in America.
Nah.
What? Police don't profile you. Fuck, get the benefit of the doubt.
It's true, man. I've been pulled over like 3 times because my windows are tinted. Every time I roll that window down and they see that I'm white, they're like, "Oh man,
Yeah,
just
keep it
take-
going,
yeah,
buddy
keep on
boy."
going." They do. They visibly relax. I've never gotten a ticket. They don't care. They see that I'm white and they're like, "All right, whatever. We were just checking if you were black."
But keeping with the coronavirus theme, South Korea is testing 200,000 members of a doomsday church linked to more than 60% of its coronavirus cases.
A doomsday church.
Yeah, I mean, South Korea, I thought you were a little more ahead of the curve.
People have crazy people everywhere.
They really do.
Like we don't have the KKK still.
No, I'm just saying, like, population-wise, they have, like, way less than us.
You're still gonna have nut jobs, dude.
I guess, but they should have.
Wait, speaking about churches,
Less.
I didn't send you guys the story. Did you guys see that story in Cincinnati about that mega church
No.
that paid off like $46 million in people's medical debts?
No.
Yeah, they paid them off. I'm surprised you guys didn't
What
see
mega
that.
church was this? Let me see.
I forget what website
Again, they
this
don't
is
pay
on.
taxes, so.
But dude, what's crazy is a church actually
Let me see.
has that. You know what I mean when you think about it?
Of course they do.
It's
That's why, like,
crazy.
all those, like, televangelists have, like, private jets and shit like that. Have you seen that show on HBO, The Righteous Gemstones?
Yeah.
So fucking funny.
Oh, it was Crossroads Church. Okay.
Yeah, they're based out of Cincinnati, right?
Yeah.
So they paid off like just random people's, I think.
If I walk into a church and see Danny McBride, I'm going
know
to stay
what?
there and listen.
I used to live right next to this fucking church, and every time that they would have like a congregation there, afterwards they would have police out like blocking the streets so that people can fucking leave. I hate that shit. That is fucking
It's like
ridiculous.
the Jehovah Witness thing.
Just because you dumbasses want to go to church,
yeah.
everyone else has to be inconvenienced
I know.
because you want to drive.
Exactly.
Fuck off.
Yeah, because you're a stupid
Don't
hillbilly.
get me started on the Jehovah
Dude,
Witness.
that,
Dude,
that,
don't.
Get started. Talk
Dude.
about it.
I can't stand it.
that
I'm sorry.
fucking church was right near.
It's
like,
all nonsense.
It was
No.
right near a Kroger and like a huge movie theater too, so they were like inconveniencing everybody. It was ridiculous.
Listen, here's the thing about that, though. I don't care what you believe in, but
No
when you
birthdays?
wait, hold on, though. Wait, no, hold on. But when you come to my house and try to shove it down my throat, you know what I do?
That's everybody.
You know what I do though? I slam the fucking door.
No, you don't. So South Korea, get your shit together. You're better. You're supposed to be like the top echelon of the Asian community.
Are they?
It should be.
I don't know about that.
I think Japan is, honestly.
Is there any way that coronavirus touches North Korea because nobody goes in or out of there?
I don't know. Kim says there's gonna be consequences if
He's
it
gonna
gets
fuck
there.
shit up.
I hope it goes there.
That guy's a fucking lunatic.
He's a fucking
I ho-
midget. There, I
Dude,
grossly.
they
I
won't-
said
Can't they
it for
take
you.
him out?
They won't be able to do anything. They
Remember, like, didn't they try to take out Castro and missed and shit like that? Like, the U.S. is so bad about
well,
trying to take other people out.
Dude, Trump loves him. Why would he take him out?
I don't know that he loves him, but it's just,
He's a fan of him.
I don't know. I mean, if you can bring him to the table and kind of like push him out of like the 18th century,
That'd be nice.
but
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say Trump loves him either.
these guys can't be pushed. You got to kill this fat fuck and put some other, hopefully,
what his next family member in
I
charge?
don't know. Well, like, didn't he kill his uncle?
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's a lunatic.
Did you ever see like behind the scenes in North Korea?
I've seen some
Dude,
stuff.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
they
It's-
put on a crazy front.
It's just
Like,
like
they make it look like
you
they,
can't do anything. It's
no.
like it's hard to believe like that's even like on Earth. To be
Why
honest
would
with
you go there?
I don't. Well, I
Remember
don't.
that stupid Otto Warmbier kid who'd like try to take the painting and then wound up dead?
Yeah, dude.
You're a fucking retard.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, you should be killed for that.
I mean,
Like,
I'm
you
sure,
know what's gonna happen.
I'm sure there's people there that want to leave, but obviously,
Yeah, you
Good-
can't.
yeah, good
You'll
luck.
Be killed. Yeah. Yeah, there was like a few years ago. There was this video of this like Jeep like speeding like through the DMZ.
it
and
didn't make it. I don't think did it.
No, it did.
Oh, it
He
made
got
it.
shot, but he made it. Yeah, it was fucking nuts. But it's like, ugh. It is hard to believe that the world allows those people to, I mean, Kim Jong Un, like that kind of like dictatorship. It's where like the people are starving.
Yeah, that's the thing, dude. Like honestly, I know it's not gonna happen, but do you ever wish just like 10 countries would get together, just invade them and just like free all those people?
Why hasn't that happened?
I don't know. I've honestly thought about that though.
Like, why can't we help South Korea? Like us in Japan help South Korea. Fucking get rid of that moron in North Korea
I
and
mean,
just
I guess, but like, and then you have just tons of people going, "Oh, we shouldn't be interfering with other countries anymore."
but I don't know. You need to you need to
I mean,
stick up for
it's
for
not.
the
It's
people.
not like after World War II we didn't agree to be the world police. Oh wait, yeah, we actually did.
Yeah.
We signed that document.
Right. And you know, if you're in a
Also, Trump did say he likes me, I like him, we get along.
okay.
There you go. He likes him. And he said he did sign an agreement talking about denuclearization. I think he's a man of his word, so we're gonna find out.
Yeah. Well, he
There you go.
wasn't, and obviously, we're here right now. But can you imagine? Like, it's a 200,000 member doomsday church. First of all, how many people are in South Korea alone?
200,000 isn't that much, actually.
I bet 200,000's a lot of their population.
I think it's aren't they like 40 million or something?
It's still a lot, no?
No,
And then of that 200,000, 60%.
they're actually 51.4 million. Yeah, that was in 2017, and their population's going up.
Damn, 51 million people in that little ass country.
Yeah, dude.
Again, that's going to be a huge problem. Like 1 billion people in India, China. Enough.
Well, yeah, they need to stop fucking.
Yeah, they do. Not just them, but like if you can't afford to have a kid, don't have a kid.
Not that hard.
Yeah. Whether you're in America or fucking South Korea. All right, enough of the fucking coronavirus shit. I don't care anymore. Jesus.
Pat's all worked up.
I'm all worked up. It's time for our favorite segment. Award-winning,
What award have we won?
motherfucking, backed by popular demand,
What's the segment?
TWIP.
What is that?
This week in pedophilia. Bum, bum, bum.
Are you sure TWIP isn't coined by something else?
I don't fucking know. And I don't care. It's on this podcast. So I'm going to continue to beat this here drum because I feel it needs to be beat. Okay? So,
Just like
You're-
pedophiles should be in prison.
yeah, they should be killed. You're irredeemable. You're not coming back. You're not going to all of a sudden, get mentally better.
All of a sudden, I don't like little boys anymore.
Yeah, so you're an animal and should be put down as such. That's more than an opinion.
And then your family
that's
should
fact.
be billed for the bullet.
Yeah, exactly. Who did that?
China does that.
China.
That's what China.
That's fucking cocksuckers.
No, this is what
They
China.
give the world coronavirus, and then if you get capital murder, They bill you for the fucking bull.
No, this is what China does, right? If you're a prisoner there, every day they make you face the wall and they come in and bring you your food. One of those days, they just pop you in the back of your head, and then they bill your family for everything that they spent on you. Not a bad way to go.
Now, I saw something to where, they complain about the American prison population.
Yeah.
Is that because like countries like China just kill their prisoners willy-nilly? Do you think that has a lot to do with it?
Yeah. They don't give a shit. Also, you're not allowed to do that in America. You're not allowed to. Actually, isn't that somewhat considered a war crime to visit the sins of your family, like upon someone else? Basically, is what I think they call it.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not allowed to torture someone's family because the other guy's an asshole. Basically, you're not allowed to hold somebody's family accountable because somebody else is a dickhead in that family. Like that's illegal.
Yeah, but they're not warring within themselves. So
I know, but I don't think that you're even allowed to do that in most places. And yeah, in war, you're not allowed to
But it's our fault for emboldening these cocksuckers by paying them cheap labor. Like fuck you.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I don't have anything against the Chinese people. I don't care, but the Chinese leadership, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like,
but also, I
think China sucks in general.
Yeah, they do. They absolutely do.
They,
but I'm saying
they
it's
make
not the
garbage products. No, it's not
the people's fault.
No, it's not the fault. But they make garbage products.
But yet we pay them to make everything.
Yeah.
Like somehow it's cheaper to pay those.
So why do you think that is, Pat? Do you think that that's China's fault, or do you think that is the United States'
That's
fault?
what I said. Our fault.
Yeah, it's our fault.
I agree.
The United States created this problem
exactly
due to corporate greed.
Yes,
and
that's what I fucking said.
Yeah, that's true. And guess what happened in 2017?
What?
The corporate tax went from I think 35% down to 23%.
Job creators.
Yeah, that's right. Never
Chinese
happened.
job creators.
Let me tell you a secret. Trickle down economics has never worked.
Correct. So back to TWIP. What does that stand for, Kev?
This week in pedophilia.
Yes, we have an article that lovely Matt sent here from NBC News. Janelle Griffith, girl 11, gave birth to a baby allegedly fathered by her brother.
Yikes! We got pedophilia and how old's the brother?
Incest.
17.
That's
this is
still
what we call a twofer on the TWIP.
What makes you want to do something
That's
like
try
that?
it as an adult.
You're a mental fucking...
Yeah, like what? Just like...
Again, should be put to death. This person cannot come back. They've made their decision. They know it's wrong. First of all, not even that it's your relative. They're 11, and you're 17.
Yeah, it's fucked
Just
up.
right then.
Wait, you know what's
that person should be killed. Like, that's one thing, like, communist and dictator countries have right. Like, this motherfucker should be killed. It's that simple.
I would say that I bet you communist and dictator places don't even kill them.
What do they do?
They
I
probably don't
guarantee
give a
he'd
shit.
be killed in China.
I
Don't
wouldn't
you
go that
think?
far.
I don't know.
Like in India, you're like
India's got a huge rape problem right now.
Because they're fucking animals.
Not only that, but also like
they are.
I know.
Also, it's.
I don't care if that's racist.
No, it's completely fine.
If you're from India, no, not from India. If you're in India,
well, it's the less educated.
I don't know where to go with this.
It's the
Kev, fix that in post.
I will. It's the rural parts of India where it's a problem. Just like it's fucking West Virginia or wherever here.
Yeah, but they're not like it's a big problem in India.
Well, it's also it's a problem
because they shit in the river and they're.
Well, also it's a cultural thing.
Don't get me started.
Because like their daughter, like if you're a daughter, you're allowed to marry your dad's uncle, like your dad's brother or his kids.
So your uncle.
You're allowed to marry
That's hot.
You're allowed to marry your uncle or your uncle's like son or some shit like that. It depends on if it's on the dad's side or the mom's side, though. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know what that is.
That's Matt jerking off.
Like the dad's side is okay, I think, but the mom's side is not. Either way, none of it's
women
okay.
have no rights.
Yeah, none of it's okay. But they're also allowed to get married at like 16 to like a 40-year-old. It's ridiculous.
Right. Yeah. Again, just backwards ass. Fucking not. Same thing with the Middle East. If those cocksuckers didn't have oil, they would be living in the Stone Age where they belong.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
We should not be buying any more oil from them at all.
No. But anyway, okay. Enough of the world's
we've got plenty of oil here. We just can't drill.
Okay, back to TWIP.
Oh, you fucking tree huggers.
Yes, Matt, fracking is bad, you fucking stupid hillbilly. An 11-year-old girl who was allegedly raped by her... Oh, raped, not even willing. Ugh.
Yikes.
Raped by her brother, gave birth at home, of course.
Or home birth.
That's
probably
gotta be brutal.
Probably in the bathtub, too. Oh.
The pain. Can you imagine
11 years old.
That's the thing, though. If men had babies, we would not be having babies. It's that simple. Men would not give birth.
I wouldn't want to go through that pain. Fuck that shit.
It's a nightmare. Gave birth at home, and now he and their parents are facing criminal charges, as they should be. If they're aware of this...
Oh, that'd be fucked up.
Everybody but the girl should be put to death.
If they're aware of it,
yeah. We have a huge population problem.
If they're not aware of it,
Kill the stupid, like
Yeah.
these fucking idiots.
yeah.
And just
Dude, the dude's probably gonna get probation.
yeah, he'll get nothing.
He'll get
He'll
probation.
get like 10 years in prison, have to register as a sex offender, and that'll be it. When he should be killed.
What do you guys do if a sex offender comes around and says, "Hey, I'm a registered sex offender. I just moved into
I
your
don't know.
neighborhood."
Oddly enough, my wife, her parents, they just got a note in the mail
Oh.
saying that a couple streets over, a registered sex offender moved in.
What do you do?
Now, here's the thing. There's different levels, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like,
I think that if you were
But isn't it-
18 and had sex with your 17-year-old
Wait,
girlfriend,
for example,
if
hold
you
on.
pee in the park,
If you pee in the park at like nighttime when the school's closed, if they catch you,
yeah,
you're a sex offender. Yeah,
you're
that's
a-
fucked up.
But that's fucked up.
that's
is
crazy.
fucked up.
That shouldn't be a sex offender. That
No.
should be like,
Well, that shouldn't be a sex offender, but you shouldn't have to go around and introduce yourself for that one either.
yeah, no, you shouldn't.
But
What
yeah,
did you
if-
do? Oh, I peed in the park.
But if
at
you
nighttime.
had sex with a little kid, first of all, you should be put to death.
Yeah.
Second of all, if you're allowed out again and you're in a neighborhood, you should have to go around, introduce yourself, and tell everybody exactly what you did.
You don't go to prison for that though, peeing in the park, do you? Or what is?
No, I don't think you do. But
You just have to say something like, "Oh,
yeah.
God, that's so fucked."
I got arrested for pissing
That's
in the
like
park.
that's like a nightmare.
That's ridiculous.
Can you imagine that?
So worst case, I mean,
I would have to move. I have a school in my backyard.
What happens if you just
yeah,
pee-
you couldn't live here.
Like if here's a question: if I pee in my backyard,
Oh, do not do it.
is that? Because
Yeah.
like literally, I have a school in my back. There's like a fence there, but
I think so. Don't pee
I mean,
in your
how about
backyard.
this?
I have peed in my backyard before.
I wouldn't
You're a
advise you
sex
to do it.
offender.
Matt, as my legal counsel.
I would say you should probably not do that.
Okay, that's why I pay him the big bucks. He's on retainer.
He's your wartime consigliere.
Matt, you're right. The girl gave birth to a boy in a bathtub in the St. Charles, Missouri.
Matt knows
according,
hillbillies.
according
I do know hillbillies. No, dude,
according
hillbillies
to a
are good
probable
people.
cause statement. No, they're not.
Yes, they
These are
are.
hillbillies fucking their
No,
sister and,
that is,
and having
dude, that is
incest.
nothing
That's
like
hillbillies,
that.
dude.
That's hillbillies.
No, dude,
That's
that is
hillbillies.
incest. Fucking.
As Leon would say from Curb Your Enthusiasm, that shit don't happen in the hood.
No.
Oh, I wouldn't say that either. That's not, dude. That could happen anywhere.
No, it happens in fucking Charles, Missouri. That's where it happens. Her biological brother, who was 17, was charged last
I don't
week
know,
with
man.
incest, statutory rape, and statutory sodomy of a person younger than 12. While her parents were charged with child endangerment, as they should be. Police say the girl's parents did not provide medical care to their daughter after she gave birth.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, yeah, they should be put to death. Fuck those people.
Yeah, I mean, what?
Drown them in the fucking swamp that they
Yeah,
live in.
They, again, big proponent of public hanging. Okay, so if somebody kills you, Matt, and it's on videotape,
And it's irrefutable.
that person should be put to death.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
There's
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
yeah. I'm tired
If
of this
it's
shit.
like-
There's no second chances.
But if it's
I'm
like...
so, no, not for that kind of
no,
shit.
No, not for that. But I'm just saying, if it's like, we're not sure, but...
Right.
Yeah,
Correct.
it's not like... I mean, I know that he shouldn't go to jail in
Right.
the first place, but sometimes people do.
Yes.
And years later, they're proven...
DNA evidence.
Yeah, they're proven innocent.
Right.
If it's that case,
If it's on
no
like,
public hanging,
If it's a police fucking body cam image of you walking up and shooting a cop in the head or
you should
something
be
like
put
that.
to death right there. Put him down in the street.
Exactly.
Fuck those
They should
people.
be beheaded.
Like that one guy in Cleveland who walked up to that poor old black guy. What was his name? Robert Godfrey or whatever, and shot him right in that. What was that guy's name? Do you remember that?
I vaguely
That
remember
that old black man was just carrying his groceries home, and that huge black guy said like, "Oh, because of some woman, then now this is gonna happen to you."
Yeah.
Shot him
kinda
right in the
over a
fucking
woman.
head
Yeah.
on Facebook Live.
Well, yeah, Facebook Live. I remember that.
Yeah. So that guy should be killed.
I think I don't
And
know.
so should the parents and the brother.
Yeah.
Of this.
Yeah, people like that should be
And-
fucking skinned.
NBC News is not naming the girl's parents or brother because it would identify the victim.
I understand that.
I get that.
And just fucking drown them in the swamp right behind their house.
Police started
There's no
investigating.
swamp over there.
Missouri?
No, there's no swamp.
Police started investigating on February
Sure there
11th
is.
after the girl's parents
There's the Missouri
brought
River.
a baby boy to a hospital. The baby still had the umbilical cord and placenta attached
Oh,
and a body temperature of 90 degrees according to probable cause statement.
Dude, there's
I don't know if 90 degrees is low or whatever, but obviously these people have no business living anymore. They fucked up. The girl, she should get some kind of settlement, some kind of money from the lottery or something. Like if your life gets fucked up this bad, you should be given something.
You should win the lottery. We're gonna let her win the lottery this
yeah.
time.
I mean-
I would be totally fine with that.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that too. But then people would be scamming it. You know, people are
Yeah.
fucked up.
Hey, Pat, rate me down here so I can win the lottery.
People would be scamming it. They would be.
I don't think so.
Yes,
Not
they would.
like that.
Yes, they would. You have that much faith in humanity, really?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know. But not the lottery. I didn't say the fucking lottery. She should be given something.
And it shouldn't be every case, but like certain cases like this one.
This is extreme as it gets.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Pat. Is it wrong that as soon as I saw that, I thought
You
of you?
got a boner and started jerking off?
No,
Oh.
I thought of you though for this segment.
Because
go-
you know I'd be pissed off?
Yeah, I go.
Yeah.
Pat's gonna like
Yeah.
unleash on
Yeah.
this.
They should be killed.
Yeah, I agree.
100%.
Yeah. And if you believe in God after that story, you're a fucking idiot. How about that? That's how I feel.
A guy works in mysterious ways, Pat.
He does. Shut the fuck up. Get on your plane, Reverend. Okay. Another story. TWIP. This week in pedophilia. Cleveland pastor arrested for compelling prostitution by human trafficking task force. So basically, this guy's accused.
Sting operation.
Yes, of
I like
Reverend Dr. Randolph Brown. Okay.
Wait, what was that name again? Can we repeat it for the people?
Reverend Dr. Randolph Brown.
Now,
okay.
is he guilty or is this?
Not yet.
It's alleged.
Yes.
Allegedly.
But he's got a mugshot and he's guilty.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Due process, though, Patty.
Rule number 1: if you got a mugshot, you're guilty. Pat's court. Welcome to Pat's court.
Dictator Pat rules with an iron fist.
Like I said, you do not want me to get in charge. Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
think we do.
A lot of criminals
Wait, and
fucking
you'll wait,
decapitated.
and you'll never leave
never leave.
office. You already said once you.
Oh yeah.
First, I'm pretty sure you
I'm
said.
barricading that door. There's
Fuck
no
yeah, dude.
elections.
Yeah, there's not. We got to really Putin too over here.
So first of all, he's probably an honorary doctorate, right?
I don't know.
I'm
don't know.
assuming.
He's a reverend.
Yeah,
Most of them are.
yeah. Reverend. First of all, Reverend anything? Fuck you. You're not real. You didn't go to.
Yeah.
You know.
What's his name? Hold on, I'm looking him up.
Reverend Dr. Randolph Brown is accused of paying to have sex with 2 underage girls in 2018, and also brought in by the Human Trafficking Task Force. So we got a real winner here. This is from WKYC.com. A local pastor is facing several charges as part of a human trafficking investigation by county, state, and federal officials. 64-year-old Reverend Dr. Randolph Brown. Fuck you. You're Randolph Brown now. You're not a reverend or a doctor. Fuck you. Pastor of the inner city
I feel
Monastery Baptist
horrible.
Church
There's-
was charged with 2 counts of compelling prostitution.
There's an actual
Thanks
doctor.
for speaking over me.
There's
Doctor.
an actual
Fucking
eye
idiot.
doctor out there named Dr. Randolph Brown.
Yeah, that sucks.
That sucks for him,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that comes up too.
This guy is also charged in the case. Also charged in the case. Excuse me, is 21-year-old Joyce Richmond. So probably his. What's the guy's Epstein? What's that girl's name who like supposedly helped him all the time?
Jillian, what's her name?
Yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah.
So this is his Ghislaine Maxwell.
Wait, real quick, and this took place in Cleveland.
Oh yeah.
What's up with like Northeast Ohio, Cleveland area with like this stuff? I feel like it's all the time.
Well, I guess Toledo, which is like 90
Toledo's huge for sex trafficking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because like up to
Yeah.
Michigan and then to Canada or whatever. I don't know.
It's fucked up.
I don't know how it works. But according to Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost, Richmond exploited 3 underage teenage girls who ran away from home. Jesus. Court documents reveal that Brown is accused of paying to have sex with 2 of the girls, one aged 14, the other 15.
Hey, he's got a doctoral degree in ministry confirmation.
From where?
Uh,
Probably doesn't say.
I don't know. Yeah, it
Yeah,
just says,
online.
it says according to inner city church.
Oh my God! Like Bill Cosby. Oh, doctor. He's not a real doctor. Those are honorary doctorates.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy.
Fuck you, Bill Cosby.
This guy's doctorate was made up.
Yeah, exactly. God. Nothing pisses me off. First of all,
Wait, speaking about Bill Cosby, his memes are the absolute best. I'm sorry. I
don't
know it's wrong.
I don't know what that means.
No.
What do you mean?
His memes,
Like, what do you mean?
like all of the memes about him about like raping women, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I
They're
don't know.
Oh my gosh,
I'm sure they're funny.
they are funny as hell.
Yikes. I mean, obviously all true.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And then another TWIP story is
Wait, one of his memes, real quick. It said, "She said I did what? How would she know? She was asleep."
Oh. Which is true. The ultimate cowardly act, drugging someone and then fucking them. Ridiculous. Should be put to death. Again, I'm a big proponent of the death penalty. If it's for sure proven and they know it 100%, kill that motherfucker.
A bullet is cheap.
electric chair. I don't care what it is. Lethal injection, whatever. And if you happen to survive that shit, we try it again.
Put you in the
Sorry.
electric chair.
Yeah.
Fry 'em up real good.
And then we have St. Edward, which is a local surprise Catholic school here.
All boys school.
All boys school. Part-time wrestling coach was indicted for sexually assaulting 2 members of team. Exactly. God, this is again from WKYC.com. Dan Gronson is accused of sexually assaulting 2 teenagers who were members of the team between June 2015 and July 2019.
Yikes.
It never ends, does it?
And of course, got probation for 3 years.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Of course it doesn't end. It's horrible. Because we don't do enough. We don't crack down hard enough.
No, exactly. Okay, second chance for white-collar crime. Okay, defrauding someone. Shit like that. Like non-violent stuff.
Yeah, you shouldn't die.
You shouldn't die. But for violent things, you should be fucking killed.
Especially against kids.
Yeah, you've lost your right to live.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I completely agree.
You cannot come back from that.
No.
Like you said, the kid's ruined.
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 Generations.
Ruined.
Ugh. And then the final story, how a pro-pedophile group lobbied the government to legalize sex with children in the 70s and 80s. This is from Yahoo. Yahoo News, James Morrison, senior news reporter for Yahoo News UK.
All right.
Of course, the fucking Brits.
Don't act like that couldn't happen here.
It could. It could happen everywhere.
NAMBLA.
Yeah. Matt's a member of NAMBLA.
Oh, don't even joke about that. That's fucked up.
Charter member of NAMBLA. You too, Kev, I heard.
No.
Oh. Okay. Shocking details about how a pro-pedophile group lobbied the government to legalize sex with children has resurfaced. The independent inquiry into children sexual abuse has released a scathing report about how the Westminster political establishment spent decades turning a blind eye, quote-unquote, to allegations of child sexual abuse, with high-profile politicians protected from police action as whips sought to avoid gossip and scandal, which would damage the parties. So, again, only looking out for themselves and their political party.
And yet he didn't like my poem.
Poems are fucking stupid.
No, that wasn't my poem. I can't say
Who are you, Maya Angelou? Shut up.
I wish. Incredible woman.
Part of the report focused on the pedophile information exchange, PI,
Speaking of
which operated between 1974 and 84 and ultimately campaigned to normalize sex between adults and children. Yes.
I was going to say nice Maya Angelou call out to end Black History Month here. Good job.
Okay, thank you. It was brazen about this. Keith Hose, one of its leaders, was quoted as saying, "I am a pedophile. I am attracted to boys from about 10, 11, and 12 years of age. I may have had sexual relations with children, but it would be unwise to say." Again,
allegedly.
This guy should be killed.
Yeah, he should be.
I know this is 70s.
Somebody should have put a
80s and
bullet in
Britain.
his head right there.
Yeah. Like, there's a line, okay?
Free love, man.
The line is sex with kids. Under that line, you're
And he
dead.
definitely crossed it.
He definitely crossed it. You should be killed. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
As soon as you cross that,
It's a
somebody
big
should go,
death podcast. The death episode.
as soon as you cross that line, somebody should go John Wick on your ass.
Great movies.
Great.
Miller?
Good. I like him.
1,
First and
2,
second.
and 3.
All
Dope.
great.
Matty Boy chiming in. He likes John Wick.
I mean, how do you dislike Keanu?
I actually dislike Keanu
How?
Reeves.
Why?
I don't think he's a good actor.
You don't
He's
have to be a
great
good
in the
actor
roles
to-
he's been in.
Yeah.
He's okay. He's not my favorite. I wouldn't. Him and Nicolas Cage, can't do it.
Well,
can't-
Nicolas Cage
How
sucks.
can you even put Keanu in the same?
Yeah.
I could. I
sentence?
can. I'm just not a fan of a lot of stuff he does.
You know,
But
Nicholas.
John Wick though,
You didn't like The Matrix?
Matrix was okay. I wasn't like crazy.
Keanu
in love with
Reeves,
like other
big
people.
motorcycle guy.
Yeah, Keanu's awesome.
No, I mean
he's an awesome human being.
like
too.
John Wick. I've
Dope.
seen him. Yeah, I love him. They're
I
good.
could watch him kick the shit out of those guys all week.
Play it on repeat.
3 great movies.
You know what's another good action movie? Somewhat similar to John Wick, but not really. Kind of. Atomic Blonde. That's a great movie. You ever seen that, Pat?
That was with Charlize
No.
Theron.
Yeah, that's a good movie. Did you see it, Matt?
I did not. But you know that movie was pretty good though. I don't know if we said this. The new Bad Boys.
I didn't see it yet.
It was actually funny as hell.
I like
I
Will
was
Smith.
surprised.
Yeah, I'm a Will Smith fan.
Man, Martin Lawrence though.
Was he good in there?
He was good, but man, he
Getting old?
gained some weight.
Did he?
Oh yeah.
Shit, that's funny.
If you guys hear a spring snapping in the background, it's
'cause
because Patrick he's bumping a stand.
Hillbillies have fucking stupid spring stands.
Dude,
whereas
I fucking look
have
professional.
A
we have
desk
great,
mount.
We have great mic stands, and Patrick just
Yeah.
can't take it.
Look like a couple of cucks, if you ask me.
Yeah, for some reason you keep talking about it. You must know all about cucks.
I think it's a great word and it's hilarious.
Yeah, it is a funny word.
So I shall continue to use it.
I shall shout it from the rooftop.
I shall also upgrade yo shit.
Our shit's upgraded, dude.
I have a tabletop thing.
Just
I can
stop-
move it around. I
stop
can do whatever I
bouncing stuff on the
want.
table, dude.
I'm an exuberant fellow, and I shall continue to be that way.
All right,
Okay.
Continue with your pedophile
Yeah,
story.
we're done.
All right, thank
TWIP
God.
is over. Here's the thing.
Pedophiles should be put to death.
If you fuck a kid and I hear about it, I'm going to come over there and I'm going to slit your throat. That's
All right.
a guarantee.
I like it.
Now, it's not a threat. It's just a word of advice.
Allegedly.
If you had allegedly, you could say anything, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Matt, I might kill you before tonight's over.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay, moving on. Big video game story, which you guys all love, you fucking nerd cucks, incel, dickless turds.
What's the big story?
How GT Sport is making virtual racing the real deal.
That is pretty.
This is from IGN Luke Riley.
That's interesting.
Tell me about it.
Tell you about the story?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they have these competitions for people that set up and they race in Gran Turismo. But what was the body that's actually sanctioning it? The F1. What's it called?
FIA.
What does that mean?
Federation Internationale de Automobile.
Yeah, they're actually sponsoring this.
Why do you think that is?
Because obviously it's good for them. It's good
Because
publicity.
they see an opportunity to make what?
Money.
Money.
But they're also spending a lot
Okay.
to sponsor this, and they're giving a lot.
Why do you think that is?
Prize money? Because it's good. Because it's popular. Because
Because
it brings in money. It brings
A
in
lot of
sales.
people do what?
They watch F1. They play video games.
Play video games.
So what is wrong with that?
Yeah. What's your point?
Because it's popular and they can make money. They sponsor
to
it.
think that this is the equivalent to climbing in like a Formula One car
I never said it was the
or a
equivalent.
race car. That's
Nobody
what these people think.
Nobody. No.
Then what's the
nobody
story
ever
here?
Said that
Then
it's
what's the
I
story
think.
here?
Well, here's the thing, though. It's the closest thing you'll get to without
without being
climbing
actual
in one.
professional.
But you could do. You could.
Oh yeah.
You could
do
take your
do
steps.
we have the money to go be an F1 racer?
No, but you
no,
can take
you
your
dumb
steps
piece of
to
shit.
get there.
Yeah. How?
I don't know, start at club racing, work your way up like everybody
But,
does.
I mean, that's
Start with go karts. Oh,
come
that's too
on.
much work.
No, I'm
I
just
could be a
saying,
lazy fuck here and do it on a screen. That's what it is.
I do
Yeah,
have
I
to say
don't-
though.
That's what it is.
I do have to say, I kind of want to try out Gran Turismo Sport now because I'd heard iffy things about it when it launched, but I guess they recently had a big patch that made it pretty nice. But who else did they have there? Who was the driver, Pat?
Well, it said Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, Lewis Hamilton, and he came in third. He doesn't even, as far as I know, doesn't even play Gran Turismo that much. He got in there because it's a simulation. He came in third without barely even playing the game. Went in there and kicked the shit out of these guys who play all the time.
Okay,
'Cause he's
what
a
does that
great
say?
driver.
Exactly.
I'm just saying that it's a somewhat accurate game. Obviously not, you don't get the full experience, but I'm saying driving and
It's the
physics
closest
wise.
thing you'll get to.
Yeah, exactly. It's
But
probably,
you could do it.
I could.
F1 costs an insane
I'm
amount
not
of
saying
money.
necessarily Formula One. I'm saying some kind of racing.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of these people do. I would bet you
I
that
would
a lot
I
of
would
these people
bet that
probably
they
do.
don't.
All right, Pat.
Do what game do you play?
I recently started playing Escape from Tarkov.
Okay, so do you go
That's
out and run
different.
with a
That's
fucking
different.
sword and
That's
shit like
different.
that?
There's no sword in
There's
that.
no sword in
Whatever.
that.
It's a realistic shooter.
Okay, so do you go out and just
I know I don't go out and start scavenging shit and popping people
okay?
when I see
Okay,
come up in the doorway. No, it's different, Pat.
it's different. Okay.
Yeah, it is different.
But you could join the army and shoot people.
I don't want to.
Okay. Then
I don't see where you're going with this.
I think it's fucking
He's
stupid.
saying that you can't do anything unless you do it in real life.
Exactly.
But it's so dumb though that the video game industry is worth more than the movie and music industry combined.
That is dumb. Yeah.
But yeah, well, I'm just saying though, it's not
fucking
though.
stupid.
It's nuts.
Do you know why?
Sweet.
Because people are lazy. They'd rather watch somebody playing a video game.
Wait, so it's more lazy to play a video game than it is just to sit there and watch a fucking movie? You don't make
But
any
how-
sense.
Okay, so movies what, like an hour and a half, 2 hours?
Sure.
Depending on the film.
These
okay.
fucking assholes are on Twitch for 8 hours a day.
It's their job.
Yeah, they actually get paid a lot of money for that, Pat.
Yeah,
we
but-
looked that up. How much was Shroud worth? $6.5 million or some shit?
I don't care about that. I'm just saying, like, so And then
People don't
I'd
sit
rather
there-
have you watch a movie than watch this cocksucker
People
play a
don't-
video. At least
people-
play the game yourself. Don't watch this fucking retard play it.
Yeah, not very many people will sit there and watch them for 8 hours all day.
No.
They
But
pop
you're in and
for-
out.
They pop in for a second. Yeah, what's wrong
Not a
with that?
second. He wouldn't be making $6 million if you popped in for a
Oh,
second.
I'm sure. Yeah, people watch it for a little while.
I mean,
I don't know.
I watch for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then I go play it.
He gets hyped up.
No, it actually makes you. I don't know, Kevin. You could probably relate, but it makes you want to play the game.
It
if
does
you
make
watch
you
Yeah,
play
but-
the game. Yeah. Like I watched. I don't play.
Pat, I hate to say it,
It's
dude.
the ultimate list is like lazy nonsense.
Pat, if you ask everyone else, dude, you're pretty much in the minority. On
You
this.
are in the minority.
You're the
here.
minority.
You know why? Because I'm smart, and the vast
You're just
majority
an
are
old-
fucking
'cause you're
dumb.
just
It depends who
cucks.
you ask.
You're an old
Depends
white
who you
guy.
ask.
That's
Wait,
why.
ask me and then ask Kevin if you're smart.
No, I'm not
No,
going
come
to
on, ask me. No,
you idiots.
I'll be honest.
Matt, what do you think?
You're a fucking moron.
Yeah, you're a dumbass.
You're a dumbass.
Oh, I'm getting teamed up out here, guys. I don't like that so much.
Yeah, how's it feel?
Wait, but Pat, what was the thing you were gonna give to me and Kevin about the video game that you were gonna like lay into us? Was
No,
this,
I'm
like-
just saying it's the epitome of laziness. Okay, not only
Not really.
playing a game is lazy.
They're competing
but
at a very high
watching
level.
someone else play a video game.
It's no different than watching TV.
That's
it
fucking,
really is.
yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's more engaging than watching.
But you could easily play that game.
Yeah,
I
but
do.
But I want to watch somebody that's better than me. Like I said, like Kevin said, you learn stuff.
I can
like,
tell you
But
what.
like, when you at least want to
Patrick.
practice and get to that
Patrick,
level,
Oh,
then
I agree. No,
Patrick, I can tell you right now that I just started playing Escape from Tarkov on Saturday, right? You know how much time I've spent watching streams? Probably less than 5 minutes because I've been playing the game.
Yeah.
I don't sit there
Okay.
and watch them.
all right,
I'll
all
look
right.
up a video maybe and it'll tell me like, okay, what I can do to improve my personal game on YouTube. Maybe 10 minutes, and then I go play the game and try to improve.
You want to know what I think, Pat?
What do you think?
You're a fucking cuck. Is what I think.
I think you're right. Maybe go for a walk. Maybe go for
I
a
do go for a
run,
walk.
Maybe shoot a hoop.
I go for a walk
Uncultured swine.
and I hit the gym
Maybe
multiple
jerk
times a week.
off. Maybe do something other than play a video game. No,
Are you saying that Matt
It's
and
just
I
a
don't?
hobby. It's just
yeah,
a hobby.
It's a hobby.
That-
Like
it's
it's
anything
your
else.
only hobby.
No, that's not true. I golf. You don't golf? Oh, that's right. You're going to play tennis now.
I had foot surgery. Okay, give
Oh
me, give
yeah,
me a
he's gonna play
break.
tennis.
Dude wants to be fucking Pete Sampras. Get the fuck out of here. I give it 2 months. He's done. He's going to retire.
I've invested some into this. It's gonna happen.
I have other hobbies. We
Like,
all do.
like what?
I play Magic the Gathering too.
Oh
I used to play that. I don't play that.
J-O-ing. That's your hobby.
That's your hobby.
Jerking off into the
Pat,
restroom.
Pat jerks off into the toilet.
Into the toilet. Speaking of that, Kev, what's the article you wanted to bring up, my big
Oh,
dog?
yeah.
Oh yeah, we got a good one here for
I've been waiting
Patty.
for this.
Pat's gonna love this. All right, so
Her Pat's starting to yawn.
yeah, we're actually making good time this podcast. This cast.
I'm getting very tired.
I'm getting very tight. Oh, we didn't play sushi or sashimi.
All right, real quick. I'm going to start this off, and then I'll let Kev
This
take
is
over.
Hideki Matsuyama, and we are playing sushi or
Actually, here you go, Patrick. Ready? Trendy terms aside, Pornhub's top 25 searches saw some serious action.
But why do I care about this?
Well, this is 2019's Pornhub data about everything that happened with them. In 2019, Japanese shot up 4 positions
Listen,
to become
is-
the most searched term of 2019.
Question: is that the biggest pornographic website?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
by
think
far, I
think
Pornhub
so.
Yeah, it's not close.
But Patrick, get this. Much of the growth and popularity was due to big traffic increase in Japan in 2019. More on that below. While hentai,
What does that mean?
you don't know what hentai is?
I don't.
Oh,
Matt,
man.
do you?
I do.
Hentai it's like anime porn.
Oh my god!
That remained the second most popular term. Lesbian has dropped down to number 3, and MILF is down to number 4 from number 1. Japanese is number 1. Hentai is number 2.
So
Jerking off to anime porn.
Oh my god!
I'm not going to lie.
First of all, those people should be put to death.
okay,
Top-
that's
right off the
strong.
top.
No, that's strong.
Right off the top.
Okay,
No,
what do you
no.
say about these people?
Round it up and put in a camp.
Patrick hates weebs. Hates them.
I didn't even know what that was till Kevin told me. Kevin, explain what that means.
It's just people who like Japanese culture. They like anime.
So here's the
But they
question.
don't just like it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but would that be considered cultural appropriation, or
I
no?
don't know. It's
It's
just
only
my-
problem when a fucking white guy does it.
Most of them are white.
Yeah, I'm talking
I
like
don't know about most of them, but
like Eminem is cultural appropriation.
is he?
Wouldn't that be considered that or no?
I don't know.
I don't think so. He's an American. It's American culture.
Dude, I was
I
more
know.
dude, it's just crazy. I mean, obviously, Pornhub's huge, but dude, they had 42 billion visits, dude. That's nuts.
How many were you responsible for? About 1 billion?
I'd say about 1 billion. I'd say quite a few.
Couple hundred mil?
No, not her mil, but it was a good amount. But dude, who
100 times a month?
doesn't watch porn?
Nobody. I mean, it's just
Dude,
it's baked in.
Everybody does.
Everyone does.
It's baked in. But we don't watch cartoons. Fuck.
No, we
No,
don't.
I don't either.
That is weird.
No, I don't do that.
That's what. What did you say? What number is that?
Number 2.
And number 1 was Japanese.
Number 1's
Yeah.
Japanese. Number 2 is hentai.
Oh.
And it's because
Emperor
Hold
Hirohito Rakete statistic.
the reason that Japanese went to number 1, though, they said, is because it says much of that growth and popularity was due to big traffic increase from Japan in 2019. So that was Japan had a big.
They just got the internet.
Well, I don't know.
We just get the internet.
In other news, the Cavs are getting the shit beat out of them yet again.
Who cares?
But hentai was always up there. That didn't move. Wait, no, that stayed at number 2. That was number 2 last year too. Before this big increase in Japanese.
I hate people who like that.
Well, hey, I was telling Kevin too. When's the last time you honestly were on a porn site? Just throwing it out there. Don't matter.
I don't know why.
Well,
Why?
No.
Where are you going with this?
I like what I told you before. I always see these ads for like a legit video game.
Oh, I don't.
You haven't seen those where you could
No.
like bang someone like,
I've
in
heard
the video
about this.
game? Yeah.
But okay, so video game. You cucks in your video games.
I don't have a
You
VR
guys
headset, nor
would
do I-
rather strap on a dildo now. What is it?
Yeah, and bang you in the ass?
Yeah.
Sure.
a VR headset.
Queer. Yeah. What is it? Oculus Rift and a real doll than to make love to a real woman.
No.
That's where the video game industry and those
I don't think
incels
anyone feels
are
that
going.
way.
No.
Dude, people are getting married to devices.
Well, those people have mental issues.
Yeah, they're not right.
All of you guys do. Who
Okay.
play video games.
No, there's
Okay.
different levels of extreme here.
But don't you think that'll become
No, I don't.
a more prevalent thing? You don't think so?
I don't think so. I don't think people are
I
going to start fucking
guarantee-
real dolls.
Oh, I guarantee that shit.
What?
People are going to just start fucking real dolls all the time.
Because they can't, they don't leave their basement. They're ugly. They're stupid. They're fucking losers. They get pissed off because they can't get a woman,
And then they
aka incel, aka YouTube.
And then they go shoot up
and
schools.
then they're gonna buy a doll and fuck that.
God, that's so depressing. Just even hearing that.
Yeah, that is.
It's gonna
And
happen.
those sex dolls are like $3,000.
They don't care.
That's ridiculous.
They'll just
really?
borrow from their
Yeah.
mom's bank account. Mom, they're in their basement.
Need a sex doll.
Yeah. Ah, God,
Dude,
So I
number
c-
2 though, that's crazy.
Number 2.
it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. That's, dare I say,
So you don't,
that's almost as bad as pedophilia.
Pat, you don't jerk off to anime titties?
Look, if you do, there's something mentally wrong with you.
It's a little bizarre.
Like, okay, so granted, if you can't go out and have sex with like a real man or a woman, whatever,
It sucks.
they got real people porn.
Man, and then Korean porn, they're 5. Asian is 6. Man, these Asian, dude, they're getting a lot of love on this.
Honkies love the Asians.
Chinese, they're a little bit at the bottom.
No, it's just this is like worldwide, Kev,
Yeah, it looks like
just
it.
not America.
Yeah, no, it's where. Well, that's why they said like Japan increased traffic.
I'll
yeah,
tell you this
that's
right
why
now.
it's worldwide.
Chinese above gangbang, that's ridiculous.
Chinese above gang-
That's absurd.
Hey, dude.
Matt likes gangbang.
I wouldn't say that, but Chinese above
so here we
gangbang
go.
is
Let's
ridiculous.
let's take a look at the.
Oh, like, aren't they so repressed in China? Like, do they even have porn there?
I don't know.
They're not allowed to do anything over there.
No.
The top 20 countries by traffic, though. Number 1 is Japan. Number 1 is the United States. Number
Oh.
2 is Japan.
Oh, is it number 1 by a wide margin?
Oh yeah.
Bunch of horny
Oh,
dudes
yeah.
over here.
Incels in their basement playing fucking video games, streaming Twitch all day. That's what
But
it is.
Oddly enough, Thailand spends the most time per visit.
Yeah, but they have
11 minutes
lady
and
boys
21
there. They're all fucked up.
11 minutes and 21 seconds.
What do they have
Thailand-
there?
Lady boys, just wipe Thailand off the face of the earth. I'm sorry. Just go in there, steamroll those cocksuckers. That's
Why?
it. They're done.
Why?
Look at them.
What?
The lady.
The lady boys.
Leave them alone. If they want to enjoy trans people, sure.
They're not. The problem is they're not people. They're children.
Yeah. Are they?
Lady boy, not lady man. Lady boy.
Lady boy.
Okay. Well, if
It's
it
like
is
a 10-year-old turned out.
ugh,
Kevin's okay with that.
no, I'm not okay with that.
Sounds like it.
I didn't know that it was an actual boy. I just figured it was a term.
Yeah, no, Pat's not just saying that for his health.
Yeah. You think I like bringing that up?
Actually, I kind of think you do.
You think I like
Actually,
letting
yeah.
people?
But Pat,
Yeah,
you
I'm
used
all
to,
about
wait,
learning.
But Pat, though, you used to play video games.
First of all, I never played them like all day, and I never watched anybody play them. It was bad enough, like when you had to go do something and like the game would like
Whoa.
kick on like a demo match.
Yeah.
That's bad enough. I don't want to watch some fucking idiot play.
They actually have a map here that tells where these search terms came from. Guess who was the number 1 searching for hentai?
Asia.
It is a place in Asia, but it's not going to be where you think.
I'm gonna guess the Philippines.
No.
Is that in Asia?
Yeah, but
They're
it's
Asian
not.
looking.
But it's not there. No, it's not there.
Where is it?
And it's this place. Most of it, where most people live, is not very Asian looking.
It's not
either.
North Korea.
No, it's not very Asian looking at all.
Right.
India.
Nope.
All right, just fucking tell
Yeah.
me.
Russia.
Okay.
Wackos.
Again.
What the fuck? I did not see that one coming.
Yeah.
Hey yo. I mean, Japan's also up there. Like that was their most viewed category, but that's understandable.
Again, that's surprising though. Russia, because
You know what's bizarre is that
they're
China,
repressed too.
their most searched term is Japanese.
Oh, congrats on my country, man. Poland made the top 20 by traffic.
Nice.
You want to know who's not on here?
Who?
Yours.
Who's that?
Ireland.
You know why? Because they're out getting real pussy, not
know
fucking
why?
jerking off all day.
Ireland and the
Us
United
mixed can fuck, son.
That's right. Ireland and the United States, their most searched term is lesbian. Fuck yeah.
Ireland?
And the United
Yeah,
States.
because they're heterosexual fucking dynamos.
Although most of Africa searching for ebony. I like it. Represent their own people.
Black on black crime.
That's right. India searching for Indian. That's good. Good for them.
They have the internet in India?
The Arab area searching for Arab and also anal. Ooh, that sodomy is against the rules over there.
Yeah, again. Enough with those
Yeah, I
Middle
know.
Eastern countries, dude. Like, come on.
I
Get
think-
your shit together.
I think Germany is searching for MILF.
Fucking
Fuck yeah.
Nazi cock-sucking idiots. Fuck Germany.
MILF porn is good, though.
If you drive a Mercedes-Benz, if you drive a BMW, if you drive an Audi, fuck you. Porsche,
Wow,
fuck you.
That's rude.
Nazi cocksuckers. That's it.
What were the
Make good cars,
What were the
though.
car brands?
Porsche,
Okay.
Audi,
Yeah.
Mercedes-Benz,
Okay.
BMW.
Was BMW around back then though? Were they
Yes.
actually making vehicles? What did they make? What did they
Yes.
make?
Volkswagen too. Fuck you.
What did BMW make back then?
Cars.
Was Audi around then?
I don't know. But they're from Germany, so fuck you.
I mean, they do make good cars, though.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they actually do.
No, they don't. Buy an American car.
I mean, yeah, buying American if you live in America is the better choice, obviously. I drive an American car. Pat, do you drive an American car?
Build that wow. Yeah, I do.
Matt, you drive an American car, don't
I
you?
do.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, apes, that was a fun episode. Matthew, say goodbye.
Later.
Uncle Kev.
Well, that was a good episode.
All right. Well, remember to tell a friend at Certified Apes everywhere, except for Twitter right now because we're fucking banned because they're a bunch of cucks. And thank you for listening, and we'll see you again next week. Apes out. Ape Army. Peace.